Hey everyone, welcome on. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let me know who I have on right now, and we're going to start here in just a couple minutes. Welcome, my early birds. Evelyn, welcome. Good to see you. I hope I'm saying the name right. Rahun, good to see you. I have about $15,000 worth of deals for the month of April of 2020. It looks like I'm collecting on it right now. I have a strong 9,000 I'm collecting on. And then, one contract I'm still waiting for back. And then the others are in the process of either getting signed. I won't get every single one signed, but let's say I only get 6,000 of that back. I can deal with that a month. I made phone calls probably about 7 or 8 days last month. And for 7 or 8 days, a phone call about averaging $1,000 a day. If it's not a real thing, I don't know what is. So I can definitely deal with that that. All right, so guys, welcome on. And I'm just reading the comments. That was a question asked to me, so just wanted to answer that. Any other questions that you guys have? Jason, hello. Okay, guys, to just go over my marketing with you, I've got some leads here I've printed. I've actually overkilled leads. These are tax liens. I'm going to be calling on them and notifying the individual or a family member of the individual. If I don't get a hold of so my marketing is, first of all, cold calling. I use the same script always. You guys will hear that in just a second. Then after the cold calling, if I reach absolutely nobody, I will then do an email where I'll just inform them that to call me. I have a couple pending deals right now with emails. I have a guy from about 6 weeks ago that was a truck driver that emailed me back saying he was always on the road. We've spoke once. I've gotten him the information. I've not gotten that returned yet, but I'm waiting for it. So absolutely. So Kyle, what area are you looking for? I know like in California, unfortunately, you have to use an attorney. I know some states you could just do what's called an assignment of funds, and you could get assigned the funds, and then you want to have a contingency agreement with your client. And with that contingency agreement, you basically go ahead and collect the funds for them, and then you give them back what you've agreed to give them. So like with me, I use an assignment of interest in Florida, which is basically what I just said. It's an assignment of funds. And with the assignment of interest, then what I do with that is I go ahead and I get the funds paid to my corporation, and then from there my corporation pays people out. So yeah, for Ohio. So Ohio, I have someone working in Ohio right now. I could check with them. You might have to have an attorney in Ohio. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe you have to have an attorney. Okay, guys, it's 10:24. We were going to go live at 10:30, so I got on a few minutes early. Always good to see people. So yeah. Any other questions before I start making my first call here? Sorry, guys, that was kind of sloppy there. Sorry. Pretend like you didn't see that, please. Sparkling water was fizzling out of the juice. It was like real sloppy, wasn't it? All right. Kentucky, you would have to look, and you would have to look at the local courthouse and find out about Kentucky, or we can help you out with that. So yeah, go and ask me the questions now. I was just doing a brief intro here, and any questions that you guys had. All right. Okay, so the first one I have has a surplus of looks like it's over $5,000. It is a vacant piece of land, and I'm going to call this individual, see what we could find. Okay. So guys, after this, so first of all, yeah, let me go and make a few calls here, and then I'll go. How did do a quick spot view to see if it's a good one. I'm not sure what you mean by how to do a quick spot view to see if it's a good one. Hey, Gerald, good to see you. Good to see all of you. Okay, so guys, it's going to take me a little bit of time between calls here. Like what I'm going to do is pull up the information of the people, and then I'm going to try to locate them, and then see where we go from here. So you'll see. And then if I reach them, great. If I don't, I'm going to send them a brief email and just go from there. So I'm using my search engine right now, and I am going to go and get started. Okay, she's come up on this. Let's see if we get a hold of her. Guys, by the way, if someone starts giving me some private information, I will mute them out so that you don't hear that, because if I get a phone number or something like that, which you will hear me hopefully get. So, yeah.
Hello?
Hi, it's David Church. I'm trying to reach Katie.
Who's calling?
This is David Church from JD Vista. I'm calling her about the property in Hillsborough County. Is this Katie?
Okay.
Hi, Katie. You had a vacant property out there in last May that went up for auction. I don't know if you know that. Did you know that that went for over the asking price, and that you have you have $5,800 that has not been claimed, $5,839.43 to be exact?
I was there the day of the auction. I think the day after the auction, because I live in California, and unfortunately, the guys who didn't want to listen to me. So I knew they had the money, and some documents I had to sign to get the money. But there's someone who's trying to beat me to the beat, trying to tell me he could help me do this and have one to. I'm just not interested right now in those kind of issues that is going on in here.
Okay, Katie, I totally get that. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. So my name is David. I'm with JD Vista, and I've been assigned this file. What we do is we don't charge you anything. We get a percentage. It would be 30%. You have, and here's the thing. This happened last year in May. You have less than a week to act on this. Otherwise, those funds vapor to the state. It will absolutely cost you nothing. I can get you paperwork immediately. And with your permission, we could get moving on this. And I would love to assist you on this if I could.
Let me talk to my daughter, because this property was my daughter's property. Let me just talk to my daughter, and I'll get back to you.
Okay. Okay, cool. Do you want me to call you back, or you want her to call me back?
I'll call you back. It's all in my own name, because my own business property for me, and it's just sad, so sad that I was there and nobody, the guy just totally ignored me. Really, and I had my money to pay off for my property.
Okay, and I'm sorry that happened to Katie. Katie, I just want to emphasize we don't have a lot of time. I'm not trying to, we just don't have a lot of time. So if I don't hear from you tomorrow at this time, can I call you back if that's okay with you?
Yeah, you can call me back. You can call me back.
Okay, perfect. Let me ask you another question. Katie, is the best email to reach you at yahoo.com?
Pardon?
Is the HILVE at Yahoo, is that the best email to reach you at?
That's it.
Okay, can I go and as you talk to your daughter, is it okay if I email you what the paperwork looks like, just so you know? And just so you have it, and it'll just be emailed. I'm not obligating you to anything.
Honestly, you can send it.
Okay, awesome. Hey, I will get that to you. It'll take a day to prepare it. I will have that to you probably by tomorrow at this time, and I'll look forward to your return call. Thank you so much, Katie. Thank you. Bye.
That is it really hit me, guys.
All right, so guys, a call like that, first call, very good call. You have a woman that's hesitating. Someone's tried to screw these funds out from her, and we're basically working with her on this. So this is absolutely great. Vacant property. It's in her name. She said it was in her daughter. She just wanted to talk to her daughter. Older lady. She's 60. Sorry if anyone's. I mean, older. I'm in my 40s. So she's. It's in her 60s. Well, whoever. So awesome call for the first call. So here's what I'm doing is I am documenting her number that I called just so I have it because I had a number of them on my search engine, and I'm just documenting what was said. So I am just so you know, I will charge her 30% of this. Actually, I'll probably charge her 40. So I'd probably get closer to 2,000 for this deal, and she would walk off with roughly about 3,800. To me, guys, we've been on the phone less than 5 minutes. If I get this deal, 2,000. It's going to take. I have an assistant that does all my paperwork and everything. It's going to take about 20 minutes to prep the paperwork. If that, say we're in this whole deal for an hour, is $2,000 an hour good payday? I personally think it is. So this goes in my hot pile. I'm like shaking with excitement right now. I'm also making sure I have her email address documented. She said that was the correct email. I didn't say her full email because I didn't want people are giving me valuable information here, and I'm sorry, I have a lot of people listening on this. So yeah, guys, by the way, if you are a member of Surplus Funds, the Zoom link you will have a Zoom call. Spencer has put up here. If you are not a member and you want to join, we have a join now. We are offering a discount for today and today only for $500 off. So it's a $19.97 purchase price. It is $500 off. We're doing a special Monday. We will not do this a lot. Okay, so we're offering a special time where we're just opening this up to the community. These are live calls that you guys are hearing me do with people with surplus funds that don't know that they have them. Okay. For Michael, just looking at your question really quick. Yeah, great follow up. I'm reading from down at the bottom up. This is a great follow up. I'm like shaking. Very first call, and I'm shaking. Okay, I'm like I'm excited. Like I'm interested to go to the next one. Hour of marketing. A first call like that's a very good call to have. Let me see. 12% for mortgage overages. This is tax overages. What I do for tax overages is I do an assignment of interest, and then I'll go and do a contingency agreement. So guys, one thing that I'll say is you always want to have integrity with your customers. And I want them to be able to walk off smiling. I want to be smiling before. She's very discouraged with this property. She's been jerked around quite a bit. I'm calling on a later list here. And yeah, I'm just start off the call like that. I'm like just really, really super excited here. Okay, let's call my next one here. This one has a $10,479 tax lien, and let's see what we could get. Give me a second here. Let me get this address in. Okay, and I hope I say this name correctly. It's a very difficult name to have someone with a different name but same last name, and it's a very distinctive last name. Okay, here it is. It's my last one that came up. Okay. This person has no information on them, so I'm going to go up with someone with the same name, see if I could find out who this is. Okay, so now I'm not able to get a hold of the person directly, so now I'm getting a hold of a family member if I can. I'm going to try. Very active in my marketing. I do this all the time.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9162567.
Okay, I disconnected it when I did that. Okay. I'm now going to shoot this guy a quick email. This is part of my marketing, so I didn't get a hold of him on the. So I'm going to shoot him an email, just telling him what I do, and what wrong email here. Okay, so my email is just going to read, and the subject line is going to be the person's name that I'm trying to reach. Okay, so all this says is I'm trying to reach this person about funds on 672 Highway in Florida. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. And I've been assigned this file. And then I'm putting down a number that he could reach me back on. Yeah, also, guys, you're going to hear me say a number. Just so you know, I don't really check this number. I have someone that combs through it. So just kind of keep that in mind, please. Okay. Try one more relative here. See if this person picks up. See if we can get something working here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6237.
Come on, I'm trying to make it where it goes through and it clicks over and it's not working. All right.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, my name is David Church. I'm trying to reach Kaua. I'm actually trying to reach a KAUA Xiong about some return mail we're getting in Florida. If I could get a return call at 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. This is regarding an overage he has from a property that's due back to him on 672 Highway, and a call back would be appreciated as I've been assigned this file. Thank you. Okay. Also, guys, by the way, the last several Mondays that I've left messages like that, I have received return phone calls every single Monday. So just a heads up on that. All right, let me try one more relative here. If they don't pick up, then we'll go ahead and just move on. Okay. Let's see what I could find here. Okay, that one has a phone number of 1999. I'm not going to try that one. Let me try this one right here. Okay, here's a cell phone of 2020. I will try that one. Hopefully I get a pickup. If not, we will move on. This one would be a payout of about just over $3,300.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6, 2, 3, 7.
I hate these ones that
4,
actually don't let you
2,
just hit one and
6,
then go in.
1,
All right.
3 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, it's David Church. I'm trying to reach a Kaua Xiong, and I'm hoping that maybe you have a relation to him regarding a return check we keep on getting in Florida regarding 672 Highway. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. I can be reached at 949-371-5427. Again, that's 949-371-5427. Have a great day. Thank you. All right, let's go on. There's other family members I have here I could try. Let's try one more. Okay, this family member has 10 different numbers of cell phones. They're always going through different cell phones. Let's see if I get them to pick up.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed.
That doesn't surprise me. This person has like a whole slew of cell phone numbers. All right. Let's go ahead and go on. I'll just put that. So on my paperwork, and I do like to print paperwork as well, I just put the date that I called, and then I left a few family members' messages and who is typically what I do. All right. Next one, small amount, $42,000. I'm kidding. It's a very large amount. $42,500.30. And let's see if we get a hold of this person. This one's an older one. The first few I have are a little bit older. Then I get into some of the newer ones. These are ready to expire, and I just went through a couple of the counties, pulled up some information. So some of you guys are asking me, like, how am I getting my list, or where's my list coming from? So Eva, the state doesn't have a limit on tax overages. I will say that if you have good etiquette and good integrity, that it will be I knock on wood, I've never been to court, but in a court of law, if I'm getting like 80% and the client's getting 20, that's going to be bad. However, there are deals that I've taken that have like 2,000. I've done a 50-50 on. Tax overages in Florida do not have a limit. So I don't know who got that question asking. I'm seeing a few of those. Some like in Florida, state funds do have a limit where you have to put a cap on how much funds you get. Tax overages in the counties that I work do not have a limit. Okay, so I could do an assignment, and then I do a contingency agreement with my client. The paperwork that gets filed, FedEx, all that comes out of the bulk, and then it goes from there. Ernest, I use Podio. However, I'm updating to a different CRM because I have a couple people that are working my leads. Yes, JD Vista is the name of my company. Thank you, Michael, on that. Hey, Diane, good to see you. Are you using my pages? No, I'm using IDI. It's accounts I have. I could share the information with you. My skip tracing is pretty accurate. That's the biggest thing you have to be able to do. You have to be able to get a hold of your clients and who you're going to hold of. Like the guy I'm just trying, and the skip tracing I use. They use all the credit bureau faxes, or some of the developers of those. So it's a pretty thorough skip tracing. Usually if I can't reach them through skip tracing, they're usually unreachable, although I have tried other methods on top of that. All right, so this next guy had a property. It went over for $43,200, had a ton of liens on them, but they have not attached. And this guy still, and I say that because he's still, auction went for $43,000. He still has $42,000. So there's definitely some money. No one has worked this or either that, or he's really hard to get a hold of because everyone thought that this lien was going to be off. Let's see if I get a hold of this guy. Guys, some of these last names are hard to pronounce, so I'm hoping I don't kill these. So I do sometimes go through just before the anniversary date of them not being able to claim funds and saying, hey, this is on life support. Do you want it or not? And that's kind of what I'm doing now. See if I get a hold of this guy. Okay, let's see what I come up with. He's right here. He's 60 years old. Here's a cell phone number for him. Let's see if I could reach him. Hi, is Riyadh there?
I'm sorry, you have the wrong number.
Okay. How long, ma'am, if I can ask you real quick, how long have you had this number for? Is it fairly recent?
No, like a few years.
Okay. I'm sorry. He's got a fund from him on a tax overage that I'm trying to get to him, and it shows him getting this number on February 17th of 2020. And this is 941544. I called the right number, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
54444.
Yeah.
I get calls a lot for him, but no, wrong number.
Okay. I apologize. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so I have a landline of 2018. Let's try that. I just wanted to make sure she was going to. Sometimes people say that they're.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has.
Okay, so this is where family comes into play. Let me see. I have a whole list of relatives here. So this guy's 60. And I have a whole bunch of people in their 50s, probably siblings or in-laws. I have one that's 32, maybe a son. Let's try or daughter. Let's try the 32-year-old. Okay, 32-year-old doesn't have any information, so let's try let's just try this first one. And he's probably gotten calls. This is such significant funds. I guarantee you these people have been called. So I'm kind of on the end of the bandwagon on this one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 9412.
Okay, this is going to be the same theme where this doesn't quite go into
455. Tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is David Church. I'm calling for Michael. Michael, I'm hoping that you're related to Riot. I've been trying to reach him. I can be reached at 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. This is regarding a check that we keep on getting returned mail to. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file and just trying to get him what is owed to him. If you could please get him in touch with us, we'd appreciate it. Okay, other relatives. So I'm going to shoot this guy an email. Take a minute, do that. Sorry, I know that we're doing cold calling here. So this is part of my marketing. This is what gets me my deals every single month. This and email. And I encourage a couple of different ways of marketing. I know many people do different things. So on the subject, I'm going to put who I'm trying to reach. And my email is just going to be the same. Hello, Michael. And then I'm just saying, could you put me in touch with them? And then I put my corporation. JD Vista is my corporation. That's the corporation I use. And then a phone number where he can reach me. Okay, and then I'm going to try a few other relatives here. Let me see here. So I tried one. So this one right here is for $42,000. It's definitely worth getting a hold of somebody for. Okay, this one has no phone data.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 94192 not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is David Church. I'm trying to reach Michael Khalif. Michael, I'm hoping that you're related to Riyad Khalif. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. He has some funds from Navajo Avenue in Tampa, Florida. We're trying to reach him. We keep on getting returned messages and mail. It's 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Okay, 1 or 2 more family members. Okay. And then emails too. Okay, that happens. It's a 57-year-old that I'm trying right now. So I'm just going to go to my last email I sent. Go to my sent and just forward it over to her. Clean up a little bit and forward it over to her. And what you'll find is that just multiple marketing methods will help you get a hold of clients. Again, I usually pick up emails. I pick up 1 or 2 a month. So to me, it's worth hitting everybody up. Definitely worth hitting these guys up on email and everything else. Okay. Send her the email. All right, let's see if there's one more relative we could try. If not, we will move on. I'm hoping you guys can hear me talk to a relative too, because a lot of Mondays we get a hold of relatives. Well, okay, I've tried him. Here's someone I haven't tried. I'm going to try one more. There's other relatives I could try. I also don't want to spend too much time on just one person. I want you guys to be able to hear me talking to multiple people too. So if I don't get a hold of this guy this time, we'll move on. Hello? Hi, is this Jeff?
Hello?
Hi, this
Hello?
hi, this is David Church. I'm trying to reach Jeffrey.
This is David, or this is Jeff.
Hey, this is Mia. Hey, hi Jeff. Hey, are you related to Riyad by any chance? Riyad?
Riyadh, yes.
Okay, I'm trying to get in touch with him. He used to live on Navajo Avenue in Tampa, Florida. He had a property out there. There are some funds attached with that property. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this. We're having a heck of a time getting a hold of him to get him these funds. Do you know how I could reach him by chance?
No, I don't. We've been out of touch, and I've been called by somebody like this a few times.
Okay.
And he's a public figure. I mean, he should be easily traced. I'm not sure what this is about, but next time I saw him last year, but I'm not really willing to give anything out on him. He should be if there's money on the table for Riyadh, he's going to find it. So
well, and he's got a week to find it, and if he doesn't, it vapors to the state of Florida. There's a week to go ahead. There's a property that he had in Florida that he's got money, and I'm with JD Vista. I'm not here to collect anything. I mean, literally, I've been assigned this file, and you probably got a couple other calls because there's a commission that gets paid to whoever helps him get this check. But yeah, he's got a few more days on here, and if he doesn't act, then it vapors to the state. So it's weird because the information I have on him is I'll just tell you what I have on him. I had a cell of 949-544, and when I called that one, a woman answered. That should register him in this February. Then the other cell I have from him is 2015. I didn't try that one. I guess I can, but yeah, he just seems difficult to get a hold of. So yeah,
you might try. He does these really public. He does these multi-family boot camp seminars all over the country. So he's a leading in that field. So you should be able to get with him on that, or even his. I'm not sure what his business is, but I don't have a current contact with him. I mean, I saw him last year at a family reunion, but you should be able to just look up multifamily boot camp.
Okay, I will write that down. Appreciate it. And yeah, and this is my personal information that you have on the cell phone. I'm sorry. I'm sure you've gotten a couple calls like this, so I apologize if I'm bugging you. Just really, yeah, he's got about 4 or 5 days to act here, and there's a sense of urgency on this. But I will look up what you've told me to look up, and if you have any other relative that you speak with that you could pass my info on, I guarantee you this is not a sales call. I'm not, here to solicit. I really appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right, sir. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye. All right. Guys, give me your thoughts on this call. Warriors, all those in the warrior community, you are evaluating me right now. We're going to do a Zoom call here in less than 30 minutes or in about 30 minutes. And I want to hear what you guys are thinking about how I'm talking to people. You have those kind of conversations all the time with people, and you've got it. Some will give me information, some will not. This is part of your fun little marketing, and I will go ahead and write down this info on how to get a hold of him. I'm not going to take any more of your time. I do have one more email address for this guy. I'm going to try that other number for him too, and see if that works. Give me 1 second here. Let me just shoot this guy an email. If he's that big of a public figure, he probably, yeah. I'm just telling him he has funds. I've been assigned this file. I used to say this case and it scared people, so I changed it to file. Please contact me. Your earliest convenience, best. I put my name, my corp name. And by the way, when I first started this, everyone, I used to not have a corp. I just used to put my personal name. Okay, try a couple more here. Put this in my file where I've actually reached somebody. I've got some additional homework to do on this. All right, so this next one is one more old one. I'm kind of tired of old ones. I want to get some new ones. She's got 40,000. To me, that's worth pursuing. What do you guys think? A $40,000 lead? Would you pursue that or not? Okay, and then we'll get into some newer ones here. By the way, guys, the older ones, they're typically, I get them under contract all the time, but they're usually old because they're hard to get a hold of and no one's gotten a hold of them. However, once 6 months later, when they relocate, a lot of times people are not trying to find them, and that's when you reach them and they're like, oh no, I had no idea. And warriors on this call have heard me say this before. Let's see if I get a hold of somebody here. Okay, so this woman is deceased. 67 deceased. I have one relative and that's it. $42 years old, probably a daughter.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 850-212. And cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Okay, so I've got a full mailbox of messages here. Okay, this gal is 42. I'm going to go ahead and document this, probably text her later. I'm putting down the voicemail is full. I'll shoot her a text or something later on. All right. This last one was, these are older leads, but not as old as I was just doing. Okay, this guy I've tried before on a couple of different properties. This guy's owned more than one property because I recognize the name. And he came right up, 61-year-old. Let me see. Guys, I'm going to look at some comments, and I'm going to go back to this guy. Can you collect on a deceased owner with no will? So will, typically we open up a probate with the county and go ahead and do it. I have one right now. It's almost, there's 4 siblings involved. One's in jail. We're trying to go ahead and get that. I have a couple probates in. Do you need attorney for state funds recovery? Depends on which state, but typically no, Hector. You have to go with your gut on each call ever. Yes, absolutely. Victoria, that is a great way of saying it. So some people tell me that I'm really like a natural on the phone. I'm really not. It becomes effortlessly when you can make the phone, into a habit, and you can make this into a daily habit, meaning that you're calling people daily. And I still am not doing it daily. I mean, I try to, but I've got surplus lists and I've got people that I mentor and coach within the community. So it's hard for me to be able to have this as like a daily habit. But when you talk to enough people, you're going to get people where you learn how to talk to them. I mean, the first lady I spoke with, and guys, warriors, you're going to critique me on this. You're going to tell me what I did right and wrong. She said to me, I'm not ready. I want to talk to my daughter. My response was absolutely. I didn't say, oh, no, don't talk to your daughter. And no, let's do this. I said, can I send you the contracts? I validated her email address, or verified it, I should say. Can I send you the contracts with your permission just for your review? And she hesitated, but she said yes. So not only do I have permit, and then I asked if I could call her back if I didn't hear from her. Not only can I call this lady back, I can also send her the contracts, and then I can explain. So if she doesn't call me by tomorrow, she will have some contracts in her inbox. She will have a call back from me. Doesn't mean I have a deal, but it means I have a lot more. Of my foot in the door with that lady. She's afraid. She's afraid someone's going to screw her over. But at the same time, if she doesn't act, she's going to lose her funds, and she's got about a week to go. We've got to get on this like yesterday. You have to go with your gut. I would pursue 40,000. Absolutely. Mr. Fremont, I'm totally with you on that. 40K is good. Collections agencies say case, so a lot of people, that scares them. Absolutely. Jason, and he started talking. Okay, I'm reading backwards here. You're good at how you keep them involved until you get the information from them. Thank you for that, Will. That just comes with experience. And yeah, that comes with experience. By the way, guys, I have no idea how many people I have on, but I want to welcome everybody on. And if you want, we are offering a special today to join our community. It's $19.97. We're offering a $14.97 $500 special off. You have that good for about another 25 minutes. If you click the link posted up above, you can go ahead and get that. We have an immediate coaching call after this. That's only going to be for the warrior community. You have to be a warrior to be in that coaching call. We're going to talk about the phone call scripts. Tonight, we have a coaching call at 6:30 p.m. So if you join, you will definitely make possibly the coaching call right after, but you will make tonight's coaching call for sure. In tonight's coaching call, we're going to be going over lists and scripts and perfecting the scripts, because you guys should be able to do what I'm doing. And I don't have that magic voice. I don't have that like really smooth speaker voice, but I have been on the phone enough with people to know what it takes to get a deal closed. Okay. So we do have people that work in Ohio, Nancy. I can't answer all the questions on that right now. We're more doing scripts and calls, but yes, I do have information on Ohio. We do have warriors that are working in Ohio. I have a kid in the group. His name's Adrian. He's pretty close to $100,000 worth of deals. Actually, he's got to be over that now. So, I mean, I know he's collected 35,000 so far, and he's killing it out in Ohio and Texas and a few other places. All right, let me go with this guy right here. So this guy is owed a small amount, almost makes me not want to place the call. It's $68,000. Okay, I'm joking. All right, so it is 68,000, but yeah, let's see if I get a hold of this guy. This guy can say he's David, and be accurate. He's got the same name as I do.
The person you are trying to reach.
Okay, and that's the only number I have for him. I do have an email, so I am going to go and shoot him an email. This guy has a little more time. It's not like it's a pursuing case. I do leave a sense of urgency, though, for these guys. And guys, just so you know, not every single email works. I have a few that have gone through. I see one just bounce back here, so it does happen. Since I'm emailing the person directly, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, do you know this property went for over the asking price at auction? My name is David Church. I am with my corporation. If you allow us to work with you, you will pay nothing and we will take a percentage out. Final check. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. Best. And I get calls back on this. It's the shorter the email, the better. Bam. And again, this is like planting seeds. Okay. So guys, when you're working this, if it was as simple as making a phone call and just saying, hey, you have funds you didn't know you had. Oh, great. Let me send out the contracts. So great. That'd be great. But realistically, it's not that simple. All right. So this guy has several relatives. He is 61. I see a couple with the same last name that are in their 30s. I'm assuming that they're sons here. So I will try a couple of these people here. Okay. Ooh, this one's deceased. He's not in his 30s. He's in his 80s. I clicked the wrong one. That's why. Okay. All right. So this one is 32. He has an updated cell phone number as of 2019. Let's hope this is accurate.
You have reached the voicemail box of 8133.
Hi, this is David Church. I'm trying to reach Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I think your father has the same name as you. I'm trying to reach him regarding a property on Mathog Road in Florida. There's an overage that's due back to him from this property. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. I can be reached at 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. This is regarding the property on Mathog Road in Florida, and the overage, we're getting some mail returned back and a non-working number. So yeah, it would be beneficial for him to call us. Thank you. Bye. Okay. And then this guy has an email. So I'm next going to email him. Same story. And it looks like he's not a junior, just a different last name. So I'm still going to put his name in the subject line. And this property had $110,000 overage, ton of liens against it, but there's still $68,000. The lien expiration date has expired, so nothing can come in unless it's the IRS. Nothing can attach itself to this property. So, yeah, this is definitely a good one. Just putting that there's funds. My name is David Church, and if I don't have a corporation, I would just say, and I'm assigned this file. Okay, let's try a couple other people here. See if I get a hold of anybody else. And guys, by the way, every single Monday that I have left messages for people, I always get calls back. Okay, I think that's the youngest one. I've left 2 emails. I think I'm good there. I'm just going to document that I've left messages and date it so that I know, so that when I go back and look at this. And I do try to follow up in my CRM on properties left messages for. I also do have enough deals where I'm working. Yeah, so it just goes back and forth on that one. All right, let's try this one here. Okay, this one looks like it might be a probate. Let me see what I can find here. Guys, by the way, Barry, are you on this? Are you on this call? Barry, if you're on this call, can I get you to say hi? Barry, just let me know if you're on here. I'm going to keep on trying to get a hold of this person. Okay, yeah, this lady's deceased. Okay, so she's got $30,000 worth of funds. Let's see if I get a hold of somebody. She's she would have been 84. So I mark on my notes that she's deceased, and I might try a relative. Let's see. Let's try. This looks like it might be a son. 43 years old, same last name, cell phone only. That's fine. 2016. Hopefully it's still good. See if I get this guy to pick up.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
Okay, so that's probably the correct number. I would text him, and he's also got a very current email, it looks like, with his age, and it's a Gmail. So, okay, I'm going to just email him. So if this one is calls me back, I would have to set up a probate. Just wanted me to pay nothing out of pocket, and we would take 30%. Okay, so that definitely will get to him. So he's got that. There were some liens on this property that went through. So this property originally went for sale for about $39,000. Now there's $29,000, and the lien expiration date has fallen off. So someone asked me earlier, how long will it take me to get paid on a property like this? It should be about, if I got under contract, it should be about within 8 weeks, sometimes 12. If the lien expiration date hasn't fallen off, it could take anywhere from up to a year. It just depends. Okay, and yeah, so just a okay, let me see what else I have here. Okay, here's one more I'm going to try.
We're sorry. You have reached an...
Don't you just love those when you're skip tracing, you're trying people and you get a call like that? Let me try both of these. She's got 2 landlines and both are like within a month of each other. That's really interesting. Older, so I'm hoping that there's, oops, did not mean to do that. Let me go back here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the second one, copy this number, go to my Google Voice and paste it. Okay. Gonna email her the same email I sent the son. You guys, as I'm calling you, I just got 22 new leads as of expired liens that I just got them sent to me on my person who checked them out for me. Just literally just got them in my inbox as I was coming to email. I've got tons of calls. I'm literally not going to be able to call all these, which is a nice problem to have. Okay, I want to try one more relative here and then we'll move on. And guys, a lot of my marketing is just you leave messages, you plant seeds, and then people will follow up with you. If you market correctly, that'll happen. Okay, let me see if there's one more relative I get a hold of. One other relative here. Okay, I'm going to try this other relative later. They're a doctor, and I'm sure it's going to be I have a dentist I'm working with right now. So here's a small one. This one's just over $1,000. Let's try this person, see if we get a hold of them. Okay, this person doesn't have any contact information, but does have a couple relatives that are actually associates. Okay, and this one's so small, I'm not even going to bother with it. It's going to be a lot more work than it's worth. Okay, here's one for 16. And guys, by the way, I do this like throughout the month. I've gotten 4 or 5 deals where I'm going to make between $800 to $1,000. And a lot of people say, well, that's small. It's small, absolutely. But if I'm getting 5 deals a month at 800, that's 4,000 a month right there. Plus, I'm getting 2 or 3 bigger deals. They add up, and it's very, very nice. A lot of people are saying, well, what about the economy right now? What about this? Well, people have funds. They're not going to say, oh, you don't have funds because the economy's bad. Yeah, there might be a slower process. People might not be working, but what a great time. I mean, you're working for yourself. You're calling people. You have a sure thing in a pot. These liens have cleared already, and they're ready to be distributed. I mean, this is a great business to be in. Yeah, making good money. Okay, this next one, $16,000. It's see if I get a hold. Okay, the same address is the address of the foreclosed property. Sometimes people get sensitive on that. So just, yeah, let's see what I can find out here. And guys, I do get yelled at. It's not like every call is perfect. Warriors, you've heard me yelled at before. You're probably going to hear me yelled at again. Okay, his information came up. right up here. Let's see if I get a hold of this guy. Okay, he's got a cell phone as of 2018. Let's try that one.
You have reached the voicemail box of
John,
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Jewel Teston, regarding the overage of funds at Cactus Street in Tallahassee, Florida. Please call me back. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. It's 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to try a couple other numbers here. So that was a cell phone number. I'm going to try the last known landline. Oh, you know what? This guy, I didn't realize this. This guy's 96 years old. Let's try the landline to see what happens. I'm going to have to get a hold of some family here. This is $16,000. It would be a $4,500 payout. I did not realize his age. Okay. Let's try some relatives on this one. I've got very few relatives, actually. Here's a landline from a George. Don't have an age for him. Let's see what happens here. It's seldom that I don't have an age for people, but it does happen. I like to know who I'm calling, how old they are, what the details and information is. Okay. Got one other family member I could try here. Let's go and try her. See what happens. Okay, I wish I could show you how many cell phones this lady's gotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus recorded lines. Okay, here's one in 2018. Here's one 2020. Okay, let's try the one. There's a couple in 2019. Let's try this one in 2020. God, I've had like my same cell phone number for like 2 decades now. I know I'm dating myself, but it's just, I just don't understand this.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 850591995. Available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, my name is David Church. I'm trying to reach Evelyn Carroll. Evelyn, I'm calling you about the property that you had on Cactus Street in Tallahassee, Florida. That property had an overage at the auction. Not sure if you're familiar with that. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. Can you call me back at 949-371-5427? Again, it's 949-371-5427. And they actually belong to a Jewel Teston. I'm hoping that you're related to him and that we can help you retrieve this. So I appreciate your time. Again, my number one last time is 949-371-5427. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to make a couple other calls. I'm going to be looking at some messages here. I'm getting more messages I'm going to be able to answer. Let's see. You probably said, but how do you know if the property is a probate? So for the most part, my lead source tells me if they're deceased or not. And if they're deceased, then it's a probate. It is. I'm dealing with the situation right now. It's with a wife, and she's been married, and she's changed her name, but she had the same last name, and she has remarried. So we're going ahead, and it's interesting. I mean, I'm not knocking anything, but it's like the county's asking us questions like, is this really the woman? Because like the guy died, and like literally like 4 or 5 months later, she's married. And hey, who am I? I'm not a judge. I'm going to help people get paid. It's a couple $1,000s for me. We're having to show a death certificate. We're having to show, and the notary is validating all the information for her on that. But yes, typically if there's someone dead, and it's not a probate because she was also on title, we're just having to show the different name change there. Let me see. What skip tracing do you use? It's someone put it right below. It's IDI. Okay, let's see. When working county tax deeds, see their claims also. Does that affect what's available? So, Will, what I do is I there's a couple of things. I pull up and I see if there was a mortgage on the property. I see if they have any outstanding judgments against them. And the county will have anywhere from a 90 to 120 day waiting period. And at that waiting period, then you can collect. I can go ahead and put in all the paperwork before that waiting period ends, and they just make me wait until after the waiting period. And then at that point, I go ahead and file in for the funds that way. And do it that way. So yeah. Hey guys, we are running a special today. I'm going to make about 1 or 2 more phone calls. You guys have heard 1 or 2 good calls here. This has been a very good marketing. So Spencer's put a link up above. If you want to go ahead and join us, we're offering a special today for $14.97. Go and click that. Get on tonight's coaching call. A lot of questions that you're answering. I'm giving you I'm giving you a little bit of a value to, but we go over these pretty deep in the coaching calls. We help people, assist you with your marketing, getting started. Our goal is to help you be successful. You could see that I'm used to this and I know this. So when you're making calls, you're talking to people, I'm going to be able to walk you, or one of our coaches are, you've got Rick Ricketts in Arizona. He kills it all the time, and they bring over $100,000 in a month, and just that's all they do. And he coaches people in our program. So we have a lot of information here. So it's the link right above here. Go ahead and click that. I'm going to make a couple more calls. And then if you're in the Warrior community, we do have an immediate live coaching call after this. I want you to critique my coaching call. Ask me what I would say differently. The Zoom call will be placed in our Facebook group. So just be ready for that in the Facebook group. And then we'll go ahead and we'll join. Let's try a couple more people here. Let's see if we get a hold of anybody on this. So let's see what we come up with. Okay. Okay, this lady has 18,000. She is 97 years old, and last phone number was actually updated in 2019. There's just no way she's going to be lively and answering the phone, but let's try. Let's see what we get here.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number.
That sounds like the 90-something-year-old right there. All right. I got one relative here. I'm going to try him. I got a couple others, but one promising relative here that looks good. Although his information doesn't look super accurate. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, I thought that. All right. I could continue to try to get a hold of this person. There's other relatives. I could do emails. Let's just keep on going along the track here. I want to get 1 or 2 more calls in. Smaller deal, 4,000. Let's see if I could get this one. Okay, this guy's deceased. This will be a probate. See what we could find here. Okay, guys, I'm going to go a little over Warriors on the coaching call. Sorry, I'm actually having a little fun here. I want to try to get a hold of one more person, so we'll go a little late on our coaching call after.
Hello.
Hi, it's David Church. I'm trying to reach Roger Starks.
He's not here. I'm not taking a message.
Yeah, I can be reached at 949.
Oh, I got the number on my phone.
Okay, it's I'm calling him regarding Daniel Starks. There's a property in Florida on Basin Street that had some funds, and it appears that Daniel Starks is deceased. So we're trying to get a hold of a family member. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. Just trying to get these funds over to a family member.
Okay, I'll get you in contact with one.
Okay, so what was your name, sir?
TJ, I'm his stepson, but I have my stepson covered.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. So you'll have him call me back then?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye. Okay, so stepson, I'm documenting that number. I'm documenting the time on that. And I'm also going to email Mr. Starks here and just let him know that he has funds as well. So I'm not going to try any other relatives there because that is good enough and that's all I need. Okay, we'll try one more here and then Warriors, you get a coaching call. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I went to the wrong window there. Okay, so compose, paste, search. It's the subject line. Someone asked me this. If it's a person directly, it's the address of the property. If it's a relative, I put the relative's name. In this case, I'm trying to reach Roger. I put his dad's name right in the subject line, and I'm just doing that. And I'm sending off. So I talked to the stepson. I'm not convinced he's going to get that message like I would. I also date this and file this accordingly because I will have someone call me back and they'll say, you called me on Monday or Tuesday, and it's like it's Friday, and I've called 30, 40, 50 leads. Instead of trying to fumble through a week's worth of phone calls, I go to 5-4. Oh, yeah, here's the last name. Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to try one more, and then Warriors, you get the full coaching call. Guys, you could join us at any time, but there is a special of thank you, Luke, for that. Yeah, Luke's working deals right now. We're helping him on that. It's been great with that. Also, Barry, did Barry ever log on and did Barry ever come in? Barry's brand new in our program. He's been working with me. I told him a couple weeks ago that he needed to really perfect the script. I was very blunt with him. I said, Barry, I would have hung up on you a couple weeks ago. He literally just posted up in our Facebook group that he had a $24,000 something deal. He negotiated 25%. Guys, Warriors are getting paid left and right. It's awesome. So I really encourage you to click the link. I'm going to try one or two more. Next person I get a hold of and I talk to, and then I'm going to need to end it. Guys, this is planting seeds in my marketing. So a lot of people will either follow up with me or I'll follow up with them. But what I'm doing today is I'm planting seeds. I'm trying brand new leads, and then I'm email marketing. I try to do this marketing at least an hour a day. I actually try to do it in 2 hours. So, and I am over on my time here, but hey, who cares? I'm the boss, right? I can decide who's that. All right. So this next one, $30,000 in overages. See if I can get a hold of this person. So okay, so I have a lady by the same name, but different last name. Let's see if this is her. She's 80. Let me try the last name here. I was doing an address search. Let me put in the last name just to see if it comes up. Yeah, it's her. 80 years old. Okay. I've got a cell phone of 2016.
Please leave your message for 561317. Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
Hi, my name is David Church. I'm trying to reach Anna, and I'm trying to reach you regarding the property at 91 Ventura East in Florida. This property had a overage to it. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, and you have money coming back to you. I'm with JD Vista. I've been assigned this file. I can be reached at 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. Thank you. Okay, let's try a landline with this gal because I'm not convinced she will go through with that. Okay. Got a few relatives here. I've got one who's got to be a son. It's the last name of the original name I was looking for. Okay, he's got multiple numbers. Let's try this one. See if I get a hold of him. It's crazy how many people get like new cell phone numbers.
You have reached the voicemail box of 7577486.
Hi, my name is David Church. I'm trying to reach Dennis. Dennis, I'm actually trying to get in touch with a relative of Anna Downey, who I believe has changed her last name. There's a property she owned in Florida on Ventura Street, and there's some funds that we've been trying to locate for her on that property, and we need to reach a family member or her. I can be reached at 949-371-5427. Again, it's 949-371-5427. Thank you. Okay, let's see who else I can reach here. Okay, there's a couple other relatives with the same last name. Let's try these. God, what's up with these people and their cell phone numbers? I mean, like new cell phone on 2/12, new cell phone on 1/15 of this year, then another one in 2016. Okay, so let's go with the latest first and try that one.
Hello?
Hi, my name is David Church. I'm trying to reach Brian.
What is it in regards to?
Brian, I'm trying to reach a relative of Annie Downey. There's a property in Florida that was on 19 Ventura Street. Are you familiar with that?
Already taken care of.
Oh, you guys have already. Oh, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is document the date and time of this. He said that it's already taken care of. And I'm going to document his name. I'm going to see in 8 weeks, 12 weeks if the funds are still there. So this one's going to get filed in a different file because there's so many times I'll go back and I'll pick that business back up and I'll do that business. All right. Time for a few questions, and then we're going to wrap this up. Guys, if you haven't done the special, do the special. Sign up for the program. Guys, we have a program where we walk you through this. We teach you how to do this. We teach you how to find leads. And we wanted to kind of give you a little teaser on what our members get weekly. They get to see me under the fire every week. This is really good of what activity looks like once you get going with surplus funds. Thanks for sharing, Spencer David. Sydney, my pleasure. Let's see here. Spencer just put up the special. It is, guys, this is a special that we're doing, and I'd really encourage you to take advantage of this. You will get on tonight's coaching call. There's also a call right after this. I'll wait a few minutes before we log on. Okay, Victoria, thank you for that. Okay, Luke, thank you for posting that. I love the fact that you're open to being critiqued. Typically, people that coach don't like being critiqued. So, Tasha, the reason why I like being critiqued is because this isn't only about me making phone calls. It's about knowing what to say, how to say it, and my demeanor that I'm going to use. And you may have a different opening and a different demeanor, or you may say something different, but it's still going to work for you. It's like Rick, our Wednesday night coach. He has said that his son and I are as opposite as night and day. Our personalities are different, but we both close many deals a month. And how do we do that? It's by being comfortable in the skin and how we're talking to people. Let me see. What do you use in the subject line when you don't contact the person by phone? So if I know it's them directly, I put the address in the subject line. If it's like a family member, I put the family member in the subject line. Hilton, great content. Will this video still be running after live ends? It will not be. Yeah, usually it is in our Facebook live group, but this is something that's typically for our members that we're just kind of giving you guys what we do in the program here. Miss McCon, you probably said this, but how do you know if the property is in probate? Usually if the person's deceased. There are times I do call and the person has said, and this is like a whole conversation that could go on with this question, because there are times I call and like the death has happened within days to a couple weeks. Well, if I'm calling up and saying, hey, you want money here and you got money and their mother just died or their father just died, I'm going to get cussed out, so I always want to be sensitive to the situation and what the circumstances might be. And I might be getting the fire of somebody, and it might not be directed at me personally, and I have to realize that. So, Toussaint, $1,000 is small, and I do agree with you on that. But it's like if I get 3 $1,000 deals in 1 month, and I get like 2 $3,000 deals, I mean that adds up to like 9,000. It's not that much paperwork when you have your rhythm down. I do agree with you; it's small, but it's not super small. So, I mean, it's something that can happen. Is the owner the one that pays you the 30%? Okay, so Edward, typically what I do is in my counties that I work, I will do an assignment of funds that go to my corporation. And with that, I do a very strict contingency agreement with them. And in that contingency agreement, I agree to pay them a percentage. It might be 30, it might be 50, depending on how much funds are there. If it's a really small deal, it might be where I make a little bit more than 50. I try to stay away from those though. Yeah. Is the owner of the, okay, so I just answered that one. Do you need an attorney for mortgage overages in Florida? You do not. So be free in Jesus. I love that. Amen to that. I love that name right there. No, you don't need an attorney for the one in Florida if you know how to do it correctly. And we have people that work Florida, and there's a couple ways to get around that. Thank you, Joe, for skip tracing. Yes, it's IDI that I use. What CRM are you changing to? So, Eva, I haven't developed the CRM. It's either going to be Trello or Monday. It looks like we're looking at both. Podio is good, but what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to do columns, and that would be better for that. Script tracer, I answered that. There's Spencer's special, guys. I would jump on that. Yes, I'm a coach in the program, but we offer hands-on coaching. We offer 3 coaching calls a week. We offer a fourth this is our fourth theme that we offer a week. It's live calls and then a coaching call right after this. There's a lot of support in this in the Facebook group. Have I ever helped recover $1 million fund? I have not. I know many people who have. I personally have not. Yeah, I would love it if I did. If I recouped funds that were $1 million, that would be great. I'd probably adjust my percentage. What do you use in the subject line of the emails? Okay, so I went over for that. Let's see here. You might want to slow down when you say the number. I do tend to talk fast. Thank you for that. I do have to watch the speed of talking. Kind of runs my family. My whole family does. Do you know what's specific about Ohio? There's a lot of things on Ohio. And Nancy, I'd love to go over that with you. I won't have time to go over everything in with you. We do have people that work it. We do have software that we recommend for that and for all the states. Is it easier to go doing county than state tax deeds? Will, I've gone to some counties that I really like. Yeah, they've worked pretty well. So it depends on your area. I have a gal in our program that followed my steps. She's gone to her local county. She did a video for me last week. I put it up on my LinkedIn. Pella, she's very good. Actually, I have 4 or 5 people last week that have gone out and gotten deals that by following our step-by-step process. And it's literally getting set up, getting familiar with the script, knowing what to do, knowing what's required, knowing how to talk to the people. I showed you a huge portion, but today's only one small portion. I mean, talking to the people, like the first lady I spoke with was hesitant and saying, I know I need to do something. Now we've got a few days to act on this. I will have those contracts to her by tomorrow. And then I will be followed up with her on the phone. I will have a notary out to her by Wednesday. I will have those contracts into the court system by Thursday to Friday if I can. And it's paramount that we get that in sooner than later. But again, you get your leads, you get your market, you learn your market, you make a phone call, you have to follow up with the phone call. A lot of people tag team. We have warriors. We have a community where people post up in the Facebook. We have people that practice scripting with each other, and they know it. They know the business, and it just they get better. And that's the kind of community that we want to have. We definitely want to have that kind of community build up, because when you work with other people in your field and they're supporting you, I mean, if I took this to I don't know, like say a sales organization or something like that, and I took the script and everything, it would be completely different. And people would say, oh, this doesn't work. And when people say, like the first question I got on this is, does this really work? Well, I'll tell you right now, like you guys heard a couple phone calls. The strongest lead I had was the very first phone call. And the lady said to me, yeah, you could go ahead and send me the contracts. Again, I've only planted a seed. I've got to have those contracts to her within 24 hours. The second guy I had, and I didn't want to waste your guys' time with this, said he does multifamily seminars. He's my brother. He does this. I've written down the information. I will try to contact that guy. I've also emailed him. My guess is that he's gotten over his head in some of his seminars or something like that. So it's just, yeah, that's probably what's happened right there. All right. Barry's at the very end. Barry, thank you for that. Barry, you are there. So Barry, can you type in, everyone, how much you got on your deal? I was bragging about you earlier. He's at the very end of this. Welcome, Barry. Was it $24,000 that you got, Barry? And welcome, Barry. So, James, great question. I will follow up with the lead as many times as I need to. So I will follow up with whatever I do. I know, like, if I have people not calling me back, I've got so many leads going right now that I will not be able to follow up with every single lead. I won't be able to do it. But I follow up, and with me, I basically I'm sorry, I'm looking at Barry's response here, so I'm trying to stay focused on this. If I send out a contract, I follow up a lot more. Now, I'm really good at making a phone call and getting the process started. I've got a gal that works with me. She's absolutely incredible. She is really good at getting the paperwork out to the clients, and I give her a percentage of what I get. But what she does is she follows up. She sends out the paperwork. She finds a notary. She does all that. That saves me so much time. I have found that people say, well, if you work on your own, do you make more money? Well, not really, because if I stick to 90 minutes to 2 hours of marketing, and I find the leads and I get them and I get everything going, and then she sticks to her getting the contracts and everything out, we both have our separate deals. I have found that sometimes I get 4 or 5 more deals out there just by doing that. Just by doing that alone. So Barry, a couple weeks ago, Barry, if you look at the very bottom of the chat, Barry was on one of our coaching calls, and he said his script to me, and he read it. And I told Barry, I said, Barry, I would have hung up on you in the first 5 seconds. And I hated saying that to him. And he kept on saying, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And he kept on working with people in the community. 3 or 4 days later, I have this email from him that he has. I said $24,000, so I lied. It's $22,770.25. Great job, Barry. And yeah, it was just awesome. And he says, yeah, my call set big time. Well, Barry, I would go back on my calls, and and that's the thing. It's like, if you looked at my first call I ever made, I was scared to death. I used to be relieved when people didn't answer the phone. There is a real problem, but I can say something, and I could say a lot here. Massive action. This could become an effortlessly business if you learn how to make this into a habit. Again, some people want to do this, and the people like Adrian, who's in our program. I don't know if Adrian's on this call or not, but people who take tens of thousands of dollars a month because he's made this a habit. He's using some of the systems we use, and he's the one that we're always posting up, bragging about, putting up all over the place. We're doing everything with, because that kid is killing it. And I say kid because he's in his early 20s. But I have a couple people who, well, Barry, I don't know how old you are. I have 2 gals that are 60 plus that have gone out. One's a retired nurse, and she actually emailed me, and I put this up on the Facebook group. She emailed me a couple weeks ago. She's getting in trouble because she's drawing retirement, and she's afraid that she's going to get nailed because she's also drawing income from this business. It's pretty nice if you're retired and you're developing a business and you have so much money coming in that you're going to get taxed big time. Barry, you're 73. You've gotten your first deal. Congratulations. Hey guys, there's a link right up above the top. Click that link if you want to try our community. Try it out. Look at what we have. Just go and click it. Check it out. Yes, I'm trying to get people in the community here. It's a very supportive community. You have people in our community. You have Luke, who said that he's gotten deals. You have Barry, who said they've gotten deals. I didn't know Barry was going to be on. I had no idea Luke was going to be on. So yeah, go and join that, guys. Join our program. It's $19.97 today only. It's $14.97. What a great deal, guys. Looking forward to seeing you guys in there. Warriors and just warriors. I'm going to post the group coaching call right now, the follow-up on chat. Give me a couple minutes to log on. It'll be in the Facebook group. Hey guys, thank you everyone else for listening. This was great. Have a great day, everybody.